Hi everyone, my name is Anika and today I'm going to show you how to fill out the interview application. So when you click on the link that you received from your email, you will get to this page right here. Once you get to this page, you're going to want to click here to access our application. The big red letters in bold right here. We're going to click it. And we're going to wait for the application to pop up. It's online application, meaning that you're not going to have to print anything out. So all you do is just click that. Make sure that you read the directions. Please, please, please. Because we've got a couple people that haven't been putting their full 10-year work history for the last 10 years. And unfortunately, DOT requires that we have a full record of the last 10 years, even if you were unemployed, in school, doing military service, home care, whatever it was, we need to have a record for the last 10 years. If you do not fill out the last 10 years, you will have to fill out the application again. And like I said, DOT requires it. So we can't hire anyone unless we have a 10-year record of their work history or whatever they've done within those 10 years. So once we read the directions, we're going to hit the next button. And of course, my computer's a little slow. Sorry about that, guys. Now, you'll see when you get here, there's a bar up here. This is going to tell you how far along you are in the application. Driver qualification application is the name of this application. Now you're going to want to put the date as today's date. Then put your first name, last name, middle name, enter your email address. And what you're going to want to do is just keep filling this out all the way through. If you for some reason need to stop, you can always hit the Save and Continue Later button. I'll show you what it does right now. What it does is it takes you to this page and it says, hey, enter your email address, and we'll send you a link so that you can click on that link in the email that's sent to you and you can open up the application where you left it off. We're not going to do that, so I'm going to go back to the application. And once you get everything filled out here, I'm going to type real quickly just for, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just going to type out some stuff real quickly just so you guys can kind of get a feel. How'd you first learn of the transportation, guys? Don't do what I did. Please choose what where you first learned of us. I'm just trying to make this quick and easy for us. Hit the next once you fill everything out. As you can see, our progress bar moved from 10% to 20%. Now, please read all of these questions very carefully. You'll want to make sure that you answer them either yes or no. All of these are no for me, so I'm going to hit the next button. Okay, now we're at 30%. Now, employment record for the past 10 years. This is probably going to be the most difficult part of the application for you. And as you can see right here, it says begin with your current or most recent job and work backwards in order. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to list your most current employer if you're currently working, or the last employer that you had. And you're going to fill out all the information. Okay, so you're from, we're just going to go up here. I'm going to make just a random date. It's not actually valid. This is just for review purposes so you guys can see how to fill out this application. And then well actually, let me say it's my present employer, so I'm going to click the present employer right here. Company name, street address, with city, state, and zip code. These are all required fields. Phone number as well, position you held. And then we're going to ask you a couple of questions regarding what type of work that you did. So first question is, what type of power unit did you use? If you're not working a truck driving position, if you have a different kind of position, like maybe a clerical or warehouse or something similar, you're going to want to put NA, which means not applicable. If you click NA, everyone knows that you did not drive any power unit for this position. What type of transmission? You just put down what transmission you used. If you used more than one, just click on them. You are able to do multiple choice on this. What size of trailer did you pull? If you didn't pull one of these sizes, you can always click the other right here. And then type of trailer that you've pulled. We've got quite a few options here. If you don't see the one that you've pulled, you can always click on the other and put trailer type there. Now, if you didn't pull a trailer, as you can see, there's no NA option. You just click on the other and then just type in NA for not applicable. Area in which you drove, some people forget this one. Just real quickly put in whether it was either local, within a certain state, regional, or all 48 states. What type of deliveries have you done? Local, regional, over the road, LTL, shuttle, or not applicable if it's not a truck driving position. And then let us know how many stops you did a day, who you delivered to, how do you log your day. And the only reason we ask these questions is because it lets us know what you're already familiar with and what you don't have experience in. So when we know what you're familiar with, then we can pretty much sell you to the transportation manager a lot easier and be like, hey, this person, they've already been on electronic log systems, they've already delivered to these certain types of customers, and then we can pretty much match you better with the position and let the transportation manager know, hey, this person has already done this kind of work for you, so this is the kind of person that you want to hire. Now, reason for leaving, keep it short and simple. No one wants to read a book on why you left. So if it was laid off, quit, fired, fired. Starting wage, please put in just like this. Makes it nice and simple and easy. There we go. How are you paid? Was it per hour, per mileage, by percentage of the load, or was it different? Maybe you had commission or something, I don't know. Satellite communication. What this means is, hey, were you provided a phone or a walkie-talkie or two-way radio? If you were, then put yes. If you weren't, then just put no. Were you subject to DOT regulations while working for this employer? I would hope so, because most trucking companies or anything having to do with transportation is subject to DOT rules and regs. Were you required to Were you required to perform safety-sensitive functions, such as driving? I would hope that would always be a yes, because if you work for any company that does transportation or a trucking company, it would have to be a yes, or they're not in compliance. Now, once we're done, we're going to click the next button. Okay, now we are at 40% completed. Now, this is the general driving record. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to put how many years you've driven a truck for. The mileage that you've covered in that time. If you don't know the exact, just give a rough estimate. And then what states have you currently regularly driven in? Most people just put 48 for if they've been doing over the road. And then the date of your last commercial accident. Safe driving awards. If you've received any awards, click on yes. Drop down will here ask you for the date, the kind of award presented by, who you were employed by, and what it was for, whether you hit 50,000 miles or hit a whole year with accident free. Okay, we are halfway through this application. Now we're at education and training. So you're going to want to put in where you went to school. I'm just going to fill this out with a bunch of nonsense right now. Please fill it out with correct information. I just want to show you guys real quickly how to go through this application. School start date and graduation date. And then it'll ask you for your languages. If you can read English, speak English, or write English. If it's yes, keep it at yes. If it's no, then please put no. We're going to click next. Okay, 60% done. Driving eligibility. So you're going to want to put in your driver's license information. Again, I'm just putting nonsense in here just for the video. Please put in the correct information. If you put nonsense in here or in any part of the application, you will not be considered for the job. If you are not sure, please give us a call. Our number is 916-760-7069. We'd be more than happy to walk you through the application. If you have any endorsements, put it down. If you don't, then just click on none. If you go by any other names, please list them here. If you don't, then just leave it blank. It is not a required field, but please put in any other names that you go by. Any traffic convictions or forfeitures that you've had in the last 3 years, put the information here. If you have more than one, you click on this little plus right here, add another row. It adds another row for you. We will be asking for a 10-year DMV record. If you don't have any traffic convictions, you just click on the none right here. If you have any accidents, let's say you got one, you're going to list it right here. You're going to say whether it was preventable or not, whether there was any hazardous materials, whether anyone was injured, or if there were any fatalities. If you don't have any accidents, just type in 0. Okay, 70% done. Do you have a current DOT physical certificate? I would hope that you do, because if you don't, you can't be a truck driver. So we put yes, name of your doctor, their address, and all this information is on your medical card. Now, I know new law states you don't have to have your medical card with you. The doctors that provide it to you, they will provide you with a white piece of paper, or they'll just let you have the medical long form, which they always have, that you turn into DMV. I always tell people, make sure you get a copy of that. So make sure you have that information on hand. Your exam date as well as your expiration date. Remember, you can change the year and month right here. I'm just going to put in a random date. Now, job analysis requirements. This is just 4 simple questions asking if you're able to complete written logs and timesheets. You'd be surprised. There's some people that cannot do it. Are you able to physically conduct pre-trip inspections of a tractor and trailer? If you are, put yes. If not, put no. Able to physically make and break double trailer? If you are, yes. If no, please state no. And then, do you have a current TWIC card? If you do, great. If not, no worries. Then we're going to hit next. Okay, now personal information. We're about 80% through this application. You're just going to put in your current address. I'm just going to put a bunch of random letters for this real quickly. Now, how long have you lived at this address is where you're going to put right here in the duration. And then any addresses you've maintained during the past 3 years. If you've moved around a lot, you're going to want to put that information right here. If you need more rows, you just click on the little plus sign right here. And then 3 personal references. Do not include relatives or past employers. So you are going to have to fill out this information right here. Name, address, phone, occupation. Name, address, phone, occupation. And again, here we go. Now we're going to click on next. Don't know what happened there, but okay. Now we are 90% complete with the application. Here's the job analysis. This is pretty much an overall job description that explains what any kind of truck driver will do. And then if everything's good, you hit the submit button right here. Okay, here we go. Your interview application has been submitted. You got through the hard part, filling out all the stuff we hate filling out when looking for a job. Amen. One of our truck driver specialists will contact you to review your interview application and schedule your initial interview with us. Now, if you have any questions, you can always give us a call. Our phone number is on the email that we sent you, but if you don't have it on hand, here it is, 916-760-7069. And if you want to check out what some of our current or past employees have to say about us, click here where it says click here for our truck driver reviews. Or if you just want to go back to our homepage, check out our website a little, you can just go back to homepage. I would definitely say it's worth a check out for our driver reviews. I always like looking at reviews myself. And we are all done with this application. You will see an email in your inbox that says, hey, we got your application. Someone will be giving you a call here shortly within the next 24 hours. Other than that, we are all done here. Like I said, if you have any questions, give us a call or just go through here, but someone at our office will be in contact with you within the next 24 hours. Thank you so much for watching this video, and good luck filling out the application.